I'd like to welcome Janet Kuypers from Scars.tv.
It's so funny to hear that. It makes it sound like such a huge thing. Back in '93, I started up CC&D magazine, and I said I need an umbrella thing for it. So I had a prose poem called Scars, and I said that sounds like a good thing, and so it's just been Scars Publications, and it sounds like, wow, she's so important. Scars.tv. I'm like, really? That's all right. Hi, everyone. I would like to share with you, and I'll try to, I don't know my time limit exactly. I have 2 poems, and if you tell me I have time for a third after I'm done, I will do a third from this new book that was released today from Down in the Dirt magazine. This is In the Singularity. Issues are titled after accepted writings within issues, so I look through and I'm like, wow, that's a good title. Now come up with cover art for it. Blah, blah, blah. But this is In the Singularity. It was released today. You can see it online as an issue through scars.tv/dirt. Or you can, well, for Down in the Dirt, or you can look for it and order a hard copy of this through Amazon. And you can get them in the States, the UK, in Canada, you can get them throughout Europe, you can even get them in Japan. People have told me in Australia and India you can get them too, which just blows my mind. Anyway, these are poems that relate to things that go on in September, and these 2 I've got for you are women-themed poems. This first poem was written on the 8th of September, and it was to honor the 1916 date for the bid to prove that women were capable of being in military for doing combat rides after 2 women had gone 4,500 miles across the country or 6,500 miles across the country on a motorcycle in one truck to prove that they can actually do these things for them. And this poem is called You've Tucked Us Women Away. People say we can't play with the big boys, like we don't have these stones, but our stones are so much bigger and have been polished over the years because we've handled almost everything. You think we're not strong enough. You think we don't have the endurance. So please allow me to relieve this measure, and please allow me to give you the belief that these women can do what all the world needs. You've tucked us women away for millennia while we took care of you, your homes, your family, while you went on and acted so important. And what you never realize is that we women were important too. We've proven that every day of our lives. You just never noticed. So maybe it's time for you to watch and see how we can really roar. You've tucked us women away. And the other one, because there is September, and these are 2 women-themed ones, is a poem that was written on the 16th of September for Anne Bradbury Day. That was the day that the British poet Anne Bradbury passed away in 1672. She was born in 1612. So this is about her, and it's called Keep Looking for Hope. When you are uprooted from everything you know, sent to live in the opposite of everything you know, times may seem too traumatic, too tumultuous, too taxing to take. So what I would always do, no matter my workload, was allow me this time, this space to write, to reflect. My writing was published more where I once lived. Let me have that in my new home too. Please, let me tackle the challenges of my faith as I now tackle my struggles with the sufferings of life. And let me do this with my pen. I now travel to stay with my husband, for if 2 were 1, then surely we. I am blessed that we're together, and when he supports me beyond my taking care of our home, but also to him supporting my writing. Because writing isn't considered an acceptable role for women, so men may assume my goal is rebelling against societal norms. A minister may even say that publishing a book was outside of the realm of what women were supposed to do. but I am not interested in what society's norms are. My homesick imagination only led to developing the inquiring mind and philosophical spirit. I cannot approve of the stereotype that women are inferior to men. We struggle, suffer, and grow strong beside any man, and our sex is not void of reason. So, remember, while I bear hardships, I still use my sarcastic, sardonic tone to prove that there is hope. You may not see it in my writing, but keep looking for it and hope you'll find it. Trust me. Keep looking for hope.
I would love to hear you go on.
You have one more. I just want to make sure I had enough time for you. Thank you very much. This is another September 1 from this Down to the Dirt book in the Singularity. And my husband thought he liked the back cover more, but this penguin wasn't looking at the Singularity, so I put him on the back cover. But he's just trouncing around and stepping on the barcodes and no matter. This one was written on September 4th for National Wildlife Day. You didn't know there were so many holidays and things and events going on, but this poem is called One with Wildlife. Stopping my car, rolling down the window, the large bison seemed to just stand there. Though that may be just my imagination, because the only photo I could snap looks like the bison might actually be walking away. Pulled over my car. There was snow everywhere along the snowy Wyoming roads. I wonder if the snow silenced my Saturn while I pulled over. Slowly opened my door, slid out of my car to stand and see a gold fox at the road's edge. This wildlife was too amazing for this city girl, but I took one step and those golden ears on that fox perked up before that fox darted away in the snow. The only way we could see a humpback whale in their habitat was to sail near them, but in the Southern Ocean, these animals haven't learned to fear us and fear our technology. So the key may be to try to get into their element, to play in the water with the sea lions in the Pacific after swimming down to the napping sharks at the bottom. Walk on the grounds of the Nazca birds, but don't get too close. Or simply enough, just drive out to the middle of nowhere, lay down in the grass. Don't wait, just relax, fall asleep under the stars, and before you know it, a deer will come near. But don't lift your head. Don't try to commune. You'll scare the deer away, because even they know that you're not really one with wildlife. So let them be. Enjoy this fleeting moment of connection and realize how sacred this wildlife can really be. There you go. There's your wildlife theme for it as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So enjoyable and excellent and strong. And glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for this honor. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Yes, please look into the chat for more info, scars.tv, and magazines like Down in the Dirt and CCND.
Yep.
Published by Janet Kuypers.
Yep.
All right.